Free yourself from toxic relationships and friendships. There is something that can be said about the lightness and freeness you feel when you remove someone from your life that has been toxic, in whatever way that is. And I think we can very easily, as people, be used to having people in our lives, and so there's a fly. We can very easily become used to having people in our lives, and so it's familiar, and so the idea of having that person not in our life anymore can be scary and hard to comprehend. And I'm someone who has, throughout several points in my life, had friends and then fallen out with friends, or had to make decisions to remove friends from my life because of certain issues or certain ways that I've been treated. And before that moment, I've probably been aware and been thinking, is this person really a good friend to me? Is this friendship really serving me? Do I feel good when I'm with this person? Do I feel like validated and seen? And often the answer for me would be no, but I would not want to like really accept that, because I really love the person. I enjoy spending time with them. And then as time went on, I would say to myself, okay, well, I need to think about this properly. And then something would happen where suddenly I wouldn't be able to ignore the fact that this person wasn't treating me right. And at that moment, I then have to say, look, I've known this the whole time. It's time for me to make a decision and free myself with this person. And doing that is always difficult, because you feel like you're losing a sister or a brother or your other half, or whatever it is. And even having the conversation can often be hard. But I found that when you do have that conversation, and this has happened to me every single time, when you finally say, look, this isn't working for me, and I feel like you've been treating me badly or making me feel subconscious or tearing me down, you're not showing up for me in a certain way, the person typically responds by just flipping out, having a meltdown, challenging you, gaslighting you. And often that can be, for me, the evidence that shows you that, I am making the right decision. And I think when I say toxic friendships, I'm not just talking about someone that maybe can, show up late every now and then. I'm talking about someone that when you try and say how you feel, they shut you down and talk about themselves. When you try and explain that they've hurt you, rather than listen and empathize and apologize and make you feel seen and heard, they tell you that you're overthinking or you're being sensitive. Someone that you tell something is important to you and means a lot, and they forget to ask you about it or check in with you about it or see how you're doing. Someone that when you tell them, like, I don't like it when you do this thing, can you please not do it? They either laugh in your face, or they tell you that you're, again, being ridiculous, or they continue to do it and say, I find it funny, so you need to lighten up. This could be a friend who, when you're alone with them, you have a great time and they treat you really nicely, and then when you're with other people, they seem to always make jokes that make you look bad or feel bad. They play on your insecurities or say things that are sensitive and personal to you, and at the expense of yourself, make the group laugh. This is someone that maybe when you take pictures, they always comment on how you have your belly sticking out, or you don't look that good, or you need a haircut, or you need to lose weight. This is someone that maybe you really love and want to respect and value, but you don't feel like you get any respect from them. And no matter how hard you try, you're not getting that back. That can be really hard to realize that you're in that kind of friendship, especially when you've been friends with that person for a long time. But staying in those kind of friendships that actually do more damage than good and harm and make you feel subconscious, and when you're meeting them, you're already preempting, are we going to have an argument today? Are they going to say something that's going to offend me? Are they going to make me feel bad? Are they going to make a joke that I don't like? And so before going into seeing this person, you're already anxious and feeling tense. Or maybe when you do see them, you're getting into arguments, they're calling you names, you're feeling uncomfortable. You always feel like you can't say what you really want to say, or you can't share what you're going through because they're going to overshadow it with their own drama. And so being in a heightened sense of anxiety and stress before meeting your friend is not the way friendships should be. And I found that once I stopped having these people around or dealt with these kind of friendships and said, look, I just need space and remove myself from the situations, I've actually found that I've been a lot happy, because I don't have to spend so much time not just thinking about myself, but thinking about how to behave around another person so that they are happy, or so that they don't make me feel bad. Oh, the lighting is really... The sun just vanished mid-video, so that's kind of tricky. You spend less time thinking about someone else and over-analysing how they feel, and over-analysing whether you are now, and now the sun is coming back as I just turned the brightness up. You spend less time worrying about someone else, and if you are a good person, or if you are a good friend, because you think, oh, if I was a good friend, maybe this person wouldn't treat me like that. And so when you can remove the kind of anxiety and stress that comes with being in a toxic dynamic, it's a lot easier to actually realize who you are as a person, what's important for you, what you want, what you deserve, and then making sure you focus on friendships where you do get that and prioritize those friendships more. And it just opens up space for happiness and a better version of yourself. So yes, toxic friendships can be hard to deal with and hard to remove yourself from, but it's something that's definitely worth doing. When you do manage to do it, without a doubt, you will always come out on top and feel better for it. It might be hard and it will take a while getting used to not texting that person or having that go-to friend to hang out with or having that person to send a meme or video to. But trust me, when you close one door, another one opens, and you don't know what friendships and opportunities and blessings are there for you around the corner. You just need to close that door first. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have had toxic friendships before, how did you deal with them? Let me know in the comments. And if you relate to this video as well, be sure to like, and if you also like the channel and the videos I'm putting out, please subscribe. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.